SLO Restaurant Month is here this January. Let's show some love to our local eateries during their SLO season. Restaurants across San Luis Obispo are stepping up with delicious menus and amazing deals. Don't miss your chance to taste the best of SLO. Head to visitslo.com/restaurant month today.
You're Up and Adam.
Tractor systems are offline.
We are Beyond FM.
Beyond FM.
The future of broadcasting is here.
Up and Adam with Adam Montiel. It's community content from Concentrate. It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Yes, some say life is just where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Back at it Tuesday. Thank you so much for being Up and Adam. Appreciate you more than you know for connecting. My name is Adam Montiel. Feeling a little under the weather yesterday. Thank you for your indulgence without a Monday show. Today, though, big show. What if I told you one of the best live bands in California, maybe in the country, a band that mashes Britney with Black Sabbath, Drake with ZZ Top, wasn't on tour in LA or Vegas, but right here in San Luis Obispo. Brass Mash isn't just a band, they are a movement. And for the first time ever, they're taking over the iconic Fremont Theater. Colin Dean, the band's fearless founder, also Anna Wilson, who makes her saxophone sing and scream, and Ben Kerr, who blows that trumpet like he's been reincarnated from a New Orleans legend. They're all going to join us later in the show. And this isn't just a gig. This is a wildly talented, big market, headline-worthy band doing their biggest show yet. And they're still worried about filling 900 seats at the Fremont, which makes me go, let's change that. And here's the part that should stop you in your tracks. We are so fortunate to have this band in this area. Like, what they should be doing is playing to 20,000 people in sold-out shows across the country, not stressing over 900 seats at the Fremont. This is the first show of its kind in a venue of this scale that they're doing ticketed for this local band. And it's also a test for all of us. If we say we support local art, local music, and homegrown talent, this is the moment to prove it, to show up, to buy a ticket, pack the room. Let's hold these artists the way they've been holding us on that dance floor for years. I cannot wait to introduce you to Colin, Anna, Ben. It is going to be a fun chat. First, though, got this headline. What is going on at McClintock's? Well, yes, the one closed. I told you about that, the one in Shell Beach. But the one in San Luis Obispo on Higuera, a little saloon, it's still open. It's the last one. And if these kids, like, what in the heck is going on? Why can't you stop serving booze to minors? So check this out. Undercover operation, again, in SLO last week, led to citations at the downtown restaurant. It's a name you're going to recognize. Police teamed up with the California Alcohol Beverage Control agents to run a compliance check at 4 ABC licensed locations. Undercover agents went in like regular customers, watching how IDs were checked, how alcohol was being served. 3 of the 4 spots passed, no issues. 1, you can guess, didn't. At McClintock's on Higuera, officers say they found 4 people in there under the age of 21 in possession of alcoholic drink. 3 were cited and released for minors in possession. A 4th was cited for allegedly using a fake ID. Now, here's where it gets familiar. It's not the first time. Is it even the second time? I got to go back, but I know in 2023 there was an article that their liquor license was suspended for roughly a month following prior violations, a history that makes this latest incident feel way less than a one-off and more like a pattern that regulators are no doubt watching closely. The city says the case now being forwarded to the ABC, which could mean fines, further suspension, other action against the license. Bottom line, compliance downtown, those checks are very much alive. Repeated issues tend to carry even heavier consequences. I don't know what's going on, but can we not serve the booze to kids? Like, what is happening there? Just wild. All right. Now, if you're grown and sexy, if you're of age, getting your drink on, ain't nothing wrong with it. Especially during January, because it is restaurant month in San Luis Obispo. So there are a lot of places that are doing, happy hour specials on drinks. Adding, I think Giuseppe's is doing a special on their house wine that they make themselves. So there's all kinds of things going on with San Luis Obispo's restaurant month and all these different places, whether it's a restaurant, a brewery, a winery, cafe, rolling out all kinds of deals. Happy hour deals, full-on pre-fee menus. You got to get out there. January is notoriously a slower month for these mom and pop spots. It's really a chance that we can show them some local love. And you know what? It works. During last year's restaurant month, local restaurants saw a 4% year-over-year bump in sales tax revenue. That's real impact. So happy the city has teamed up once again with Up+Adam. So we've been talking, we'll continue to be talking this is the last week of January, so we're going to hit it hard this week for sure. I'm excited to have on some folks tomorrow. Today we're talking music with Brass Mash. For the full list of who's in, what they're offering, go to visitslo.com/restaurant month. Pace yourself, tip well, and maybe loosen that belt a notch, because January in SLO got a whole lot tastier.
It's Up+Adam with Adam Montiel.
All right, today on the show, I got 3 members of one of the most electric, unpredictable, flat-out fun bands to ever come out of San Luis Obispo. Never come out of anywhere. Brass Mash. They've been melting faces, blowing minds with their mashups since 2015. Now they're headlining their biggest show ever at the iconic Fremont Theater. Now this band, they don't just play music. They turn the dance floor into a guessing game, into this expression and this language that you're a part of. Think Britney Spears meets Black Sabbath, Lorde meets Dr. Dre, Daft Punk in a horny brass funk spaceship. It's so wild and it's so incredible. And the people who make that magic happen, they are here. So excited to welcome the founder and band leader Colin Dean, saxophone queen Anna Wilson, and the trumpet phenom Ben Kerr. Up+Adam in the morning. Here they are, Brass Mash. I'm excited for this conversation, Colin. I've been kind of looking forward to it for a while because I've known you, I've known the band for a while. There's a real kind of unique aspect and like a magic that you guys, are able to kind of unleash when you guys are performing, no matter how big or small, however many of you were there. I remember, I hosted the Chamber Gala. That's and right. One of the big things you do is you like, what are you going to do for the crowd? Like, what's your thing? And I remember, and I was so jealous of Leanne, because Leanne Standish, like, you were her bunny out of the hat. Mm-hmm. And just like, you kind of like started this little flash mob thing. And she's just such a great gal. She's so good at hosting things and coming up with things. So I think she really was the GOAT at hosting the Chamber Gala. And her performance, was like what I was trying to like, God, if I can just inch up to what Leanne did. How did that one go down? What did you do for someone who doesn't know? Because that was a really special evening for the 500, 600, 700 people that were there.
That was a lot of fun. I think she had a request, if memory serves me properly.
Was it like Let It Be? Or
it was like All You Need Is Love.
Oh, there you go. Right, yeah.
And then we mashed up. I can't remember what was the song we mashed up with, but we could throw in this other song and like switch back and forth.
And were you like walking through the room? What were you doing?
Yeah, we started at the very edges of the room, and so everyone came in from different directions.
Almost flash mobby.
Yeah, flash mob. We all ended up in the center, up on stage, and could create just a nice little special moment for everyone to enjoy. Yeah. A little custom moment from Brass Mash to
Was that
ears.
One of your are those moments for you some of the more like rewarding and fun moments?
Absolutely, but to be fair, that's what we do all the time.
Yeah,
like that's the point of the band.
That's a good point.
It's just a magic trick every 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, because there is a moment in every like Brass Mash show where the crowd goes from like, "What song is this?" to like, "Oh my God, I know this," and it's fully electric. And I'm curious how you choose the songs that walk between nostalgia, chaos, dance floor ignition. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I think that's exactly what it is. Yeah, it should be dance floor ignition. There should be chaos during certain moments, and we have to alternate between those things. And if it's a song that people love, and if it's a song that people recognize, and if it's a song that's a throwback, especially if it's like a secret throwback, you know what I mean, or something that no other band would play, or you wouldn't expect brass players would play. That's really the magic right there.
Well, because we're talking like, from boomers to, I'm Gen X, millennials, zennials. I'm kind of on that zennial line, but then there's Gen Zers. And we're going to play some of the stuff that you sent me. We're going into, songs that are like on the top 40 charts right now.
Yes.
To hip hop that was, hot when I was in high school too.
Yes.
It kind of goes everywhere.
The further apart these songs are inside your mind, the more powerful they become, I think.
Let's talk about the mashup and the transition moment, because this is a moment that is a flickering in time. But when and the DJs kind of laid this groundwork for us for the last several decades. But that moment when a DJ who's really good at what they do matches the beats, even maybe bring in some instrumentation 20 seconds before and after, crossfade, the whole thing, and they slip into another song. It's just like, there's nothing like it. And you're doing this with brass instruments.
And doing it live. Yeah.
You're doing it live. So cool. I love it. You see these ones like on the Insta or TikTok, and where like a DJ will like find one that just like is just so sick, and you're just like, damn, I love it.
Yep.
Those moments like don't get old.
No.
Anna, you're not even 21 yet. You'll be 21 in a little bit before the show in March. How did you find these weirdos?
I think it was through you and your mom.
It was
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
I'll tee that one up.
Yeah, it was my mom. Yeah. She introduced Anna. Well, I was playing in it.
Yeah.
And my little brother and Anna are in the same grade in high school, so they were friends in our, in high school.
Yeah, then we came to Cal Poly, and then I was in SLO, and then perfectly so was Brash Mash.
And were you in high school here? You local gal?
No, Sacramento.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And what about you, Ben?
Me as well. We went to the same high school, actually. Yeah.
And then when did you move here?
In 2016.
Okay.
I got accepted into Cal Poly and came to school here, and I left for a little bit, but now I'm back. So I've been here pretty much since then.
If you just celebrated your 10-year anniversary, was that 15 or 16?
2015.
Okay, 2015.
Yeah, 2015 was the first.
And then you come into the band 2017. And when you put this together, how many did you have? How did it all come together, Colin?
Oh, I have to admit, it was a mess at the beginning. I sounded like a raving maniac for people who knew me back then.
Well, Colin had a vision, but it started out as like a jazz band that was trying to play covers of tunes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we didn't really have the same lineup that we do now. We've gone through a ton of players over the years, not through kicking people out, but just, the natural formation of, we would get a Cal Poly student, they would graduate, or somebody would move away. And we've had all sorts of fantastic players over the years. And it's just a matter of, like the better gigs we play, horn players would show up at our gigs going, hey, what's this brass mash thing? And say, hey, I want to play with those guys. And then we'd invite them in, say, hey, come to a rehearsal.
So cool.
Yeah.
Your mashups, they don't just kind of like blend songs. I feel like they let the audience kind of like finish the sentence in a way. And that's a really like magical moment, the kind of we were talking about a second ago. When did you kind of first put together the audience could be almost like part of the mashup? Like their reaction was as much of a part of the recipe as all the members of the band.
Ben, do you remember this story at Slow Brew?
I do, yeah.
Why don't you tell them?
Well, I kind of remember the story.
Okay, do your best and I'll fill in the gaps.
So we were playing at Slow Brew this one time. The one that was the middle Slow Brew, not the old one, but the one downtown.
The one on
Risa.
The Grisa,
yeah, High Gara.
And the crowd was full of college students, and I forget what song it was. It was
Bad Living.
It was Bad Living, yeah. And we played the section where everybody's supposed to, they were singing along, and all of a sudden we start playing the new song, but they kept singing the song that we were playing.
Yeah, so
and suddenly the mashup was between the audience and us.
Here's the gag. So we play, so it's Living on a Prayer and Bad Romance. We do the whole build up for Living on a Prayer. The whole build up. Not even there, like the whole build up to that. And then the band starts playing a different song. Right at the chorus, we actually start playing Bad Romance. But the audience kept on singing Living on a Prayer.
Oh, yeah. Stop.
And I was freaked out. I thought we had done something wrong.
Yeah, because as a musician, you hear not only yourself, but everything else that's happening.
Like Bad Romance.
Exactly.
And they're still singing like, halfway.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, no way. That sounds like an epic moment.
Well, it really bothered me for like weeks.
Did it really?
And then it finally occurred to me, because we actually do play them together later in the set.
Yeah.
And I figured it out. The audience sings the mashup. Is the band actually switches to an entirely different song and the audience will sing the mashup, and that's the gag. And once I figured that out, I realized I'm like, oh, I could cue the audience, because I actually used to teach choir for a long time. So I was like, I'll just use my choir chops and I'll just get up there and say, all right, guys, here we go. Just give everyone the cue.
Yeah. And the charts you write are made for that nowadays.
And once we cracked that idea that like, oh, the audience can be an active participant within the show, then we could really start messing with people. We can get them to say words at the wrong time. We can, there's all sorts of fun things that we throw into the show.
And then talk about the envelope bit that you do, because this is another one that's really cool, where you'll actually you'll have envelopes and people will pick them and you'll start playing that song.
Oh yeah, so this is a brass mash deep cut. So you have to come to a special show. You never know when we're going to do the envelope song. But basically, we have a stack of envelopes with a bunch of songs that we could play, and we walk around the audience and have people open them up. Maybe it's their birthday; they open up the birthday envelope for a little happy birthday serenade. We have, all sorts of stuff in there.
But it just means like you have so much in your repertoire that when they open that envelope up, boom, you're ready to go.
We're playing the song before they even open up the envelope and read the song.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
One of Colin's favorite gags is that whenever we take a break, he says, our lips are tired, but you better stay because we have hundreds of more songs for you to listen.
Yeah. Oh, so March 6th. To Fremont. 6th. Now, I know this area does not buy tickets early, but this is going to be one that you want to, because although you've done concerts in the plaza and tons of people there, those are free shows. This is probably the largest ticketed show you have done, the Fremont Theater, and what a legendary spot.
This is our biggest one we've ever done. We need our community at our back for this show, and we so appreciate San Luis Obispo and greater San Luis Obispo area, of course, southern Monterey County as well, if you're listening. We've had these fantastic shows at Liquid Gravity. We've had fantastic shows at Libertine, at the Blast and Brews, all these amazing places, Quartz Concerts places you mentioned.
Yeah.
And this is our big bite. We're going for the big time.
Yeah.
And
good for you.
I'm a little nervous, guys. I'm a little nervous because we have to sell a much, much larger venue than what we usually do. And we've been trying to give as much as we can out to the community, and we need our community to show up for us.
Yeah, you definitely do. I want to, while we're talking about what you would be getting, I want to play one of your live pieces here and have us kind of talk about it here. Because when you guys throw down, it's just like, it's like the pulse. It just, and there's so much talent. And what I love about it is there's folks who might have loved old jazz. They might be in their 60s, 70s. They're going to love this. And then people who are all ages will dig this.
This is community building. You're supposed to stand next to somebody who's older or younger than you, right? And get to experience it with them. And you can turn to somebody and go like, what the heck's going on? You know what I mean? Like, what the heck's going on right now? Because you're not going to recognize every song.
Well, I'm not the greatest dancer, and I'm a little bit shy. So like when it comes to a dance floor, like I kind of keep to myself. But there's sometimes when music will come on, you're like, no, I'm feeling. Normally it's when Michael Jackson is on or something. But you guys did some Michael Jackson cut, and I was like up at Hearst Castle, and I was just like I remember a quote he said about like, just lose yourself to the music, don't worry about what you do, and your music will get many people to do that.
That's what we're hoping.
Yeah.
That's the point.
So here's a little Kool in the Gang. How many people is this?
9 people.
Wow.
Yeah. 3 saxophones, 2 trumpets, 2 trombones, drums, and bass.
And what do they all offer? I mean, obviously, that's a stupid question, but when we're talking like layers and what is because this is a salad, what is the recipe here?
Oh, well, I mean, we have drums and bass kind of holding down the foundations. Okay. And then we almost have 2 choirs. So like we have a baritone saxophone, tenor saxophone, alto saxophone. For those not familiar with saxophones, they're just different sizes.
So you just had Must Be the Money in there. Where the crowd is like, hey, must be the money.
Yeah.
And now we go levitating. So you might only play like 20, 30 seconds of a song.
Exactly. We're in and out.
And then we'll come back to it.
Yeah, then you'll come back to it.
Yeah.
This one's all built around the Get Down On It thing.
Yeah.
It's always going to return back to Get Down On It.
So here's levitating coming out.
Nope, something different.
Uptown Funk.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
gosh.
We really wanted to do this song, but not
This
too
is my
much of
favorite
it.
song to play.
Is it
on
really?
saxophone. Yeah.
And then do it with your mouth. Like what are you doing? What do you?
This
I
part
love
is
that she
just,
did it.
we have all the saxophones on this part. Got
Don't believe me. Sweet. So where did you start picking up a saxophone? I mean, that's so cool.
5th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Music in your family?
A bit. My sister plays piano and cello, so she's on like the string instrument side, and I'm on the loud instrument side. So I played tuba too.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
So all the big loud
Because the
low
baritone
instruments.
saxophone, that's like the big one.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then there's like the Kenny G one, that's like the small one.
Yeah,
Yep.
the
And then there's the one in the middle.
Yeah, so like when I started on alto in 4th grade, and then 5th grade, I wanted to try a new thing out. So I had the bari sax, but I had to go in a stand because I was too small to hold it.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to like lean over and just like kind of hold it like that.
That's so
because it was
cute.
too big.
I love
yeah.
that. Dun, 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 dun. What is this?
What
one?
is it, Adam? What is it? This is half the fun.
I know.
All right.
Oh, yes. Can I get that? Alyssa. So good. So, gosh, one of your songs can have like 6, 7 songs in it.
Absolutely. Yeah. The more, the better.
Yeah, it's where we kind of are. DJs can't really mix 6 or 7 songs within the same song. They could, but we really intermix everything into one cohesive unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
And nothing like keeps you dancing more than like 6 songs just back to back.
I know. Do you guys do like private events? You guys do weddings and stuff like that too? Or like,
Of course, yeah. We do 3-4 weddings a year. We usually don't like advertise it. We want our people to ask us to do weddings.
Yeah. But when you do something like that, I mean, having 9 musicians at a place probably can be very costly too. I mean, these are premium musicians too. Like, you're not. And look, people that can sit and play a guitar and sing while people are, at a wine or whatever. That's awesome.
It's a
I love
wonderful
it.
service. Yeah.
But when you got 9, I mean, look when you go see a band, you kind of have your guitars, your drums, your singer, your rhythm, your keys, maybe. But when you have like when Kool and the Gang, I've seen Kool and the Gang, or these bands. I mean, you got like all these horn guys. When Chicago comes, it's a ton of horns. I mean, and there's a lot going on there with those productions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Drive up the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all have pedal boards too.
So what does that mean? You guys are all doing different things with the brass?
We have effects. Yeah, we use effects. Colin especially, he has a
Yeah. It's like a guitar pedal board. Guitars.
Yeah, no,
will
of
bring in their
course.
pedal boards. They
But
have all the
how do
effects.
these? How are we doing this with brass instruments? What can your trombone do?
Oh, I can sound like an
many
electric
things.
guitar.
Yeah.
I can
No
sound
way.
Like in
Yeah,
a giant chamber. I can do anything a guitar can do.
we play Metallica
Yeah.
with Colin's
It's-
trombone.
Yep. And it's so fun to watch the audience be like, how is it making that sound? Like that
Yeah.
is a guitar. Like you're lying to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this last weekend in Paso, we played a little Alice in Chains, put a little Man in the Box, and I did all the Man in the Box parts on the trombone.
Really?
Yeah.
People were freaking out.
Where'd you play?
We played over at the Powerhouse.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and they have a brand new like concert venue. They recently expanded it. It used to be about like 20 feet deep.
Yeah.
Now it's got to be 100 feet deep. It's huge. It's maybe like
So when you're doing like concerts in the plaza, this must just be like so incredibly fulfilling to have like 2,000, 2,500 people just grooving
absolutely.
outside.
I've
Weather
always
is great.
reminded myself. I started this in my garage, basically in my driveway, going like, Brass Mash, that sounds like a terrible name.
So you guys need to do a pop-up where you do brass mash burgers.
Yeah.
True.
I have a
do
couple
that.
chefs that would do that, brass mash burgers. Like like a little pop-up with just brass mash and having some.
We do have a couple
some
vendors that'll
burgers.
do things. I think the Hungry Mother will usually do the Brass Mash wrap.
Oh, there you
Brass
go.
Mash barbecue wrap. We have some friends.
So you can go to, obviously, we'll put the links in the show notes of the website for these tickets. Obviously, the Fremont website, we'll put that link in there too. But we want people to get these tickets now. I would love for you to know and be at ease that people are going to support the show.
Yeah, but please get your tickets early. It actually makes us look fantastic. And I actually think it's much more important for our local music scene.
Yeah.
Meaning that the Fremont, and we love them, they bring in all these great national acts and so forth. We're one of the few acts locally that's been able to kind of crack in and be able to do this. And so this is...
It's not a small venue.
It's a little bit of a test for us
Yeah.
local musicians to see if we can pull this off.
I mean, what are we talking, like 950 maybe? I mean, it's...
About 900 tickets, yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. You guys are going to kill it. Being a musician, Colin, in SLO County usually means holding down another job, a day job. I mean, we're not in a big market here. We're not in a big metro market. Believe me, doing radio 20 years here, I know all about it. But I was able to, with with what I was doing, like, I could have this full-time job in radio, but I know that there's so many types of, but we have big market talent here. And you guys are like big market talent. You could take what you're doing, throw it in San Francisco, throw it in LA, and it would just
It would hang.
it would
Yeah.
slay. It would hang, it would slay. It would be incredible. What is the reality of chasing a dream, like a creative life here in SLO? How do you kind of balance being like Colin, the performer, Colin paying rent? Like, how does this all work for you while you're chasing this legacy?
Oh, thank you for asking. And, it's tricky. I mean, luckily Brass Smash is doing so well that, it can really help support me. And I spend a lot of time doing this. I spent numerous hours today just dealing with venues. It's just part of the gig. It's booking season right now. We're recording this, and is it still January?
It is.
Yeah, it is still January. Gosh, it feels like February already. It's been one of those sort of days. And so we spend, good amount of time making sure that everyone's happy, making set lists, packing the trailer, chasing down bugs in our technical system. So luckily Brass Smash is really, really quite helpful to me having gone full time. I used to be a teacher, I used to be in education for a long time, and I was able to make the jump, about a year and a half ago. But, I got a couple other things that help supplement. Me and Ben actually work over at the New Times
Nice.
as well. Yeah.
What do you guys do there?
I do marketing and events coordination and stuff, and Colin works with 805 Tickets.
Nice. My 805 Ticks. They were
Yeah.
so generous and awesome with my Breaking In Christmas.
Yeah.
And my Jingle Jam. That was awesome.
Cool.
We got to get you into one of those. I know you're very busy, but I would love to have, but I know there's a lot of you. So, or and we're going to try to do something with the three of you later, but I know for you to really accomplish the sound that you feel represents Brass Smash, you need a good number of people.
We need everybody, but one or two of us can show up and wing it.
Yeah, right.
We're good at that too. We can hang. Yeah.
Let's talk about some of these different things that you are we still doing some of these other gigs around here? How can more people learn when they can see you, before March?
Oh, absolutely. So, of course, brassmash.com is the best way to find out the information about us playing. And we're playing at least once a month in SLO, usually first Fridays.
Yeah.
So that'll be happening in perpetuity. And actually March 6th at the Fremont also happens to land on a first Friday. What we love about that is people can make plans. If you have family coming into town in April and it happens to land on a first Friday, you know what you're going to do with them.
For sure.
Yeah, you're going to get a reservation, and with the fire pit and everything, you're going to bring them on out and show them what San Luis Obispo has to offer. But we do also play, I kind of call it our islands out of South San Luis Obispo. We play a couple things in North County. Maybe it's in Atascadero.
Yeah.
Maybe it's up at the Powerhouse. We do a yearly show over Castoro every year, which we love.
Yeah, great
we'll do
people.
something out at the Siren in Morro Bay. We'll also play at the old ale house in Los Osos and just blow it up with a ticketed show. Those are always fun. Ben, have you played one of those? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So good.
And we're also pushing down into Orchid as well. We found a spot down in Orchid down at the Stockyard. And so we're going to be down there in February.
When someone sees Brass Smash, is it kind of like seeing, because all these bands that have a lot of people, is it kind of like seeing Molly Ringwald Project where you don't know who's coming? Or when I see Brass Smash, I'm going to get 5, 6 people, 7, 8, 9 people? Like, do you know, or how does that work? When a band is so big and you got different dates and different people, how do those work?
We just have seats. So it's always going to be 9 people.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I guess on the odd occasion, if we can't fit on a stage, we can do 8. But we have 9 people. I think it's our best product. And honestly, we just substitute people out,
But you're a 9-seat kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and so Anna's actually our first call baritone saxophone player. So if our regular baritone saxophone player, Mr. Sam Franklin, Sam the Handsome, can't make it out for a gig, we bring in Anna. Yeah.
I love it. I really like Anna. This is so cool that I think that's so cool that you're a young woman who's not even 21 yet that's been playing this thing since she was 5. Did you say mom and dad were in music or what?
Sister,
right?
Mom, when she was super young, but she gave it up.
Yeah.
But she just knew it keeps your brain active. It's so good for you.
What does your mom think about when she watches, when you play the sax and you gaze over at your mom? What does that look?
She just loves it. I at Live Oak Festival when I got to play.
Yeah.
My mom was there, and this one person in the audience was like, "Look at that one girl go on the sax, and she's so good." And then my mom was like, "You know, it's my daughter, right? Is that why you're saying this?" And she's like, "No, congrats! I'm so proud of you. That's awesome." But just I don't know. I just feel so happy that she gets to watch those things, and I know she loves it.
That's
because
so
I enjoy
cool.
it. So
yeah. I can tell. That's just awesome. And how long have you been playing, Ben?
Oh, I've been playing, piano since I was kindergarten or so. But I started trumpet in 5th grade. And I've been playing ever since.
Is it a hard transition to go from like keys to?
Oh no. I think I mean everybody who's a musician should learn the keyboard,
Right.
at some point or another, because it's just how music is written,
And everyone here is classically trained, where they all know how to read music. That's all a thing.
Absolutely.
Because
Everybody in the band, yeah.
Some people will be really great musicians, and you find out they know nothing about it. You're always so like, dang, it's so amazing. But with what you're doing, it's just part and parcel. You got to be.
Yeah, you have to read a chart, and everything's all pre-planned and charted out. And sorry to ruin the magic, everyone. But
Well, no, I think look, you watch a symphony.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the most beautiful music is written down. It's all music, really. I mean,
it's just the complex nature, and actually, I
Yeah.
think symphonic is a good is a good parallel.
Oh, for sure.
Is actually we have to craft what's happening on stage. And so whoever's arranging for that song has to go and figure out what's happening in all these different sections and make sure that the audience has a moment to shout it on out.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we bring it to rehearsal and hand out the papers and read it down, and off we go.
And to be fair, we play it so many times that at some point we just memorize it and we don't have to look anymore.
Yeah.
Too, so.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's
so
just-
cool.
it's
What are these
how the song
practices
goes.
like? Are you guys just having so much fun? Are you dropping the hammer on these guys, or what?
I think it's a little bit of both. Drop off in the
What's he like?
on the liquor store.
Now
on the
you're
way.
in a free moment.
rehearsal?
Yeah. What's Colin like to lead a rehearsal?
Oh, Colin's the chillest director ever. He's, we come in and we're all pretty professional musicians. We
Yeah,
come in
right.
and we know what to do. We play the charts. Everybody's respectful, but it's a good hang.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Colin, let me ask you. If you could
yeah.
take Brass Mash to any stage, California, the world, I mean, where would your dream show be to perform?
Adam, I'm going to blow your mind with this answer. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere.
Fremont.
Yeah.
I mean, Fremont's great, but I've been a touring musician. A lot of our members have been touring musicians, and it's a grind. And
Yeah.
I have kids at home. I can't be on the road. So maybe in 5 years it'd be great to,
Well, okay, let's say we could
it'd be
be
great
there
to
for
play the
one
Kennedy
show.
Center or
Okay,
something
there you
like
go.
that,
Sure.
if it's still called that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well played. Okay, so here is Oh What a Night, and we're going into something else.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, 1960. That's Oh What a Night, 1963. Let's see where we go with this. Do you know where this was?
Dancing Queen.
Oh, Dancing Queen. Damn, good call, girl.
It just sneaks in on you, too.
It does.
It just morphs in. This is arranged by our saxophone player, Mr. Anthony Yee.
Yeah. Shout out Anthony Yee.
Shout out.
Uh-oh, here we go. It's so much fun to guess what's next. And what are these instruments, Anna? Are these
This is
Trumpet.
This is
These
all
are
you.
trumpets.
Yeah,
These are
it's all
trumpets.
him. It's all him.
Yep.
trumpets like the Miles Davis with the buttons?
Yep, yep.
Trombone is the...
The slide.
It's the sliding one.
Can
Yeah.
The
you
massive
play
slide
both?
whistle.
Can both of you play both?
Colin definitely can.
Yeah, I can.
I'm not too great on trombone. I never really learned it.
I can play all the instruments better than a 7th grader.
Yeah.
I can't get that. Yeah.
I think about half the members of Brass Mash have at one point been middle school band teachers.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
it's very
A lot of music education. A lot of music
Have you
education. You've been
Yeah.
doing it too. Yeah.
totally. Yeah.
I would love to organize us just, like me record it, and us just go, like, bomb a middle school class.
Let's do it. That's a good plan.
Do we know of any we should find a middle school teacher, send them your stuff, say I want to make a show, and do this. Wouldn't that be hysterical?
Yeah.
We've been doing plans like this, so if you work at a middle school out there, we'd be happy to come out and troll your middle schoolers.
That would
yeah.
be so much fun. Also, I like the idea of, especially if they've been practicing one song and then they're doing it and like they're like doing it over and over, and then you come in on that and then just take over. Oh my God, we're on to something here. Where we're going here? Oh man. And this is Chris on the drums?
It's Sean Sullivan.
Sean Sullivan.
Sean
I was thinking
Sullivan.
Chris Sullivan. No, Sean, he plays with Damon.
Yeah.
And he was at our Jingle Jam.
Yeah.
Dude, he's an incredible
yeah.
drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sorry I messed up his name.
The most precise. Mr.
Such a pro.
Mr.
Like-
Brian Lanzone on the bass, also from Damon Castillo as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just so good. So what we're going to do is we want to play, you gave me a handful of songs, and we're going to play these throughout the next few weeks, just to get people kind of like, get people's blood moving while they're listening to the show. I don't know if it belongs in the beginning of the show. Yeah. I don't know if it belongs in the beginning or the end, but I want people to get tickets to the show, and we want to make sure that people are excited about this. This sounds like so much fun. I love this.
Yeah, and I love being like a sub right now too, because I can experience like both the audience and being on stage.
Yeah.
And like they're both just so amazing. And like I feel like when I'm in the audience now, I just like know the next song, but it's still always like, yes, that's it. Like the flow is just so perfect. And
You turn to your neighbor and shake them and go like, I know this one.
Yeah, I'm like I know the next one too, but I can't tell you.
What's the worst song, Colin, ever someone begged you to mash?
Oh gosh, there's
Red wine.
red wine. Oh.
UB40?
UB40.
That's so good.
Yep.
I just love that a
luckily that one's
20-year-old knows UB40. That's so great. Anna's rocking.
That's my mom. That's all my mom.
Yeah, that's of course.
No, I made a
Making
playlist
me feel
on Spotify of all the brass mash songs that we have mashed, like all of them.
Yeah.
And I listen to it sometimes just like prep for a gig, but it's just so funny because I'm like, it's going from like 90s hip hop just to like, I don't know.
I love the 90s hip hop stuff
Yeah,
you throw down.
like 70s like love songs. It's just it's a great mash. It's just really fun to listen to.
Pre-show ritual, all of you. If there's one that the band does, is there one that you individually do? And I'll start with you.
I always play my audition song for my high school jazz band to warm up.
Nice.
Like for soundcheck?
Billy's Bounce, yeah.
Yeah.
But now I keep just starting to play brass mash songs for like all my warm ups because they're just so fun, and I'm memorizing them like just like more often because I'm playing more often.
Yeah.
And then it's like fun songs, so I'll just start playing like I don't know, Uptown Funk just to like warm up for jazz band.
What about you, Ben?
Oh gosh, I get some food in me. I stay hydrated. It's a very athletic thing. You wouldn't
Right.
normally know.
No,
I
like
guess.
little superstitions,
But-
like you're not wearing a certain pair of drawers or like a certain shirt. I don't know.
It's funny. Not really. I like it. It's it depends on the day.
Like
Yeah.
Michael Jordan would always wear like his Tar Heel shorts under his Bulls shorts. I don't know. Like there's, athletes, musicians. So it's always like superstitions. What about you, Colin?
Yeah.
You know what? I just go and check in with all my staff. As the band leader, basically, I'm just like in charge of everything from who's running the door to our merch booth to, getting the beer order delivered to the bar. So like Ben
Very
does this.
important,
Like
yeah.
I just like I'm like, oh, we have 5 minutes. And I go and like check in with like every single person who's working.
Are you able to compartmentalize and like still enjoy? Because you're also on stage with these people. You're also doing that part too. So you have to be able to kind of like separate these things in a way, don't you?
I try to, and that's why I show up to the gigs really, really early.
I would feel like I remember
He
my
does,
conversations
too.
with like Andrew Sewell, who's the conductor for the symphony, or some of these people who are just like, and they go, dude, like when you hear that one, violinist like hit something a little off, like do you go, Sally, you really could have, when you hear something a little off in a show, are you just like, oh, that's just the way sometimes those happen? Or do you go up to someone and be like, hey, Brad, like, man, we need you to da-da-da-da?
Oh, that's an interesting question. You know what? I think, and hopefully I've been building a culture. Please confirm with me, guys, if I'm doing this. I think I've built a culture within Brass Mash where it just happens naturally. Like, I don't have to say anything. If you screwed up your own part, I didn't have to play that bad note.
Yeah, right. They know
you're the
that-
one that had to do that.
I think everybody who makes a slight mistake, as musicians, we're really good at hearing, ourselves.
And you want to fix it too.
Yeah.
How do you know? Do you know when you play a bad note?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Because it just doesn't come out. Like, do you feel the vibration in your lips, or do you hear it in your in-ears that like, oh, that was me and that was wrong?
Yeah, I mean, well, as as horn players, we're always thinking about tuning. I think we can't turn that part of our brain off when we're playing a live show.
Sure.
So even if we're like slightly out of tune with our neighbor, it's just
And if someone else is playing another saxophone, and do you ever question like, oh, that was my bad note? No, I think that was his actually. Or like, do you know?
I usually know if it's me.
Yeah.
But like sometimes when it's like the mashup, like you might not even know if something's wrong because it just like still sounds like the mashup. Or like maybe I'll think I'm wanting to play this next song, but I'm still playing the bass line of an original song.
Yeah.
But like, I honestly play more with the trombones, I feel like sometimes. So just like listening across the band to make sure I can hear everyone is really important.
Do you sing too?
Not too much.
Doesn't she have a beautiful speaking voice?
Yeah.
You just got a really cool voice.
thank you.
Yeah, you have a really cool voice.
Thank you.
I almost wondered if you like sang too. Okay, so we got your ritual? Did you tell? You said you're kind of all over the place.
I'm all over the place. Yeah, I just like to check in with everyone and make sure.
Colin gets there 6 hours before the gig.
Oh my goodness!
And
Yeah.
He's not kidding.
that is the ritual. I
Colin,
guess.
mashup, you'll never ever get tired of playing.
Ooh, never get tired of playing. That one's actually pretty hard. I get really, really excited about the mashups that you don't know about yet.
Okay.
About the next mashup.
Oh, sure.
So that's the one I'm actually the most
like the ones that are cooking
about.
in the rehearsal rooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ones I'm like still kind of working on and working at all the kinks and
The ones that are Post-it notes on the side of the wall.
No
Yeah.
way. Are there songs that you will play on March 6th that we have not heard before?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
But do you get favorites too? Like that Levitating, Cool in the Gang, Bruno.
Oh, that was a banger.
That's
Yeah,
like-
that's one of my favorite.
Yeah, like I love when you like
again.
like when you do the hip hop and like the Snoop or Dre or whatever. Do you have like favorite mashups that like need to keep coming up, almost like favorite hits of fans of yours?
Yeah. I really love when we do the Daft Punk. We
Yeah.
do
Yes.
Harder, Better.
I was just
Yeah.
about to mention
Yeah.
that one, actually. The talk box is...
And we have a
Box, I remember that.
If you're not familiar with the
Yeah.
talk box, it's a Peter Frampton thing.
Right.
And it's basically like this tube
Yeah.
that I put in my mouth and it, go, wow,
Get
wow,
lucky?
wow. Yeah, exactly.
Super cool.
And so, we've been slowly integrating all these talk box tunes in our set. We try not to overdo it. It's a little bit like ketchup.
No,
just,
sure.
Just enough.
That's a good. I love how you put that.
Yeah.
You don't know how. Do you know how it feels? What is it? The one? Do you feel like we do?
Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
Do you
That's
feel
the
like we
talk box
do?
right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually do a substantial chunk of Daft Punk's Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Using the talk box and smashed up with Sharp Dressed Man.
CC Top,
ZZ Top.
dude. You guys are incredible. You're a real gem. Like you dig. You have local musicians. You have regional musicians, national. You are a gem, and the fact that you're ours and here,
We're not going anywhere, Adam.
We're
not
just
going
so
anywhere.
lucky. We're just so lucky.
People ask us to go to other places. Like, why would we?
Yeah.
No. Like, you have to visit the Central Coast.
you were so nice as we were going back and forth because I love to do live music in here, and I know you would never want to compromise what you guys do. So we're gonna play some more of these live ones. But you were kind enough to put together just a little nugget of something live in here. So I'm excited to get into that right now.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We might have to go get our horns out.
Do
So,
it. Let's get some horns up, bro.
are we gonna be okay if we pause? Or,
Yeah, sure.
Are we gonna open it all?
Before we get going, I forgot this, and you just off the air reminded me of this earlier. There was a fourth grader. We talked to him all the way through high school on Up+Adam, Kiko.
Yeah.
This little boy from Santa Maria. And he was just the coolest little boy. He would call my show. I've heard his voice change over the years. And getting bullied on the bus. Oh, you're gay. Or there's he would call me with problems he had. We raised this kid on the air. And he became the musician of the year his senior year at Santa Maria High
right.
School.
I remember that
And
now.
he played sax because he was playing clarinet for a while. I'm like, you do the sax, dude. The sax is freaking awesome. And he actually picked up the sax, and then he was good at it. And then when I found out he had to give away his saxophone, I was very bummed for him. So we did a GoFundMe, and we wanted to look for the most expensive sax. We found this $5,000 sax, and we got halfway to our GoFundMe goal. And this is where I met my now dear friend Leanne, who is a mutual friend of ours.
Yes.
And she was like, I want to fulfill your GoFundMe, and I would love to have Kiko play at our event. You were playing. I ended up hosting
right.
it. So
It was at the Pack.
it was the loading
Yeah.
dock party, and years on until it ended, I performed. I emceed this event, and you guys would play there, and you literally had Kiko playing with you,
Yeah.
as a senior before he left.
So much fun.
Do you remember this a little bit?
I do.
Oh
yeah.
my god!
It took me a second. Sorry, that was gig brain.
Well,
for
you
a
were literally
moment.
the one that brought it up to me because I was like, "Holy shit, that was you guys!" That is the coolest story. Here's this kid with the saxophone, and he now has a saxophone. He has one that he can keep and have, and he ended up joining our Navy. And he's,
Oh, I forgot about
yeah,
that.
he's
Serving
grown
the
up.
country.
Imagine this kid fourth grade. What is that? 8, 9 years old,
Maybe
right?
10, yeah.
Yeah, 10 years old. Yeah.
And then just call in with his little teeny high voice, and throughout his whole little life, we just saw him advance.
What a great guy, too.
Really cool young man.
What a great guy. And it was, I remember that now because we had him on stage and we were invited to a rehearsal.
Yeah,
It was kind of his first rehearsal.
he must have been shy
with a bunch of pros,
Dude, he was such a shy.
We're a bunch of goofballs, so it was fine. But
I love it. All right, we have everyone is strapped in, ready to go. I'll let you kind of take that mic off, and I'm excited to have you guys do your thing, Brass Mash, in the Low Bro studio here. on Up and Adam. Brass match. That was so fun. So great. We're going to do another little rendition of that out in the barrel room here at the Timbre Lobro Studios. I'll put these on so I can thank you, all of you, so much for being Up and Adam, for your time, for sharing so much with us. March 6th is going to be an incredible evening. What do you?
Yeah, it is.
I think it's going to be off the hook.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of our best shows yet, for sure.
It's the biggest brass smash show ever. Who would want to miss it?
I'll bring everyone up from Cal Poly. We're all going to be there.
Nice. It is going to be awesome. We're going to get our word out here, and we just want to see everyone show up, show out for you, because what you guys give to us, it is like the least that we can do. Give back to our friends at Brass Mash. Let's show up to the Fremont March 6th.
It feels so good to have our community at our back.
Yeah.
And we need it. We need it for this one.
What day of the week is March 6th?
It's First Friday.
Dude, come on.
Brass Mash first
Plan ahead.
Friday.
Yeah.
Plan ahead. Let's do it. It's going to be incredible. All right. Let's get out into the barrel room and let's try something. Colin, Ben, Anna, thank you so much for giving your heart, for being here, for playing, sharing your talents, and being Up and Adam.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, Adam. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
All right, big thanks to Colin, Anna, Ben, all from Brass Mash coming on the show, being Up and Adam, reminding us really what local music can look like when it thinks big, plays loud, shows up with heart. These guys are just one of a kind. If you've ever danced to them at Liquid Gravity or maybe guessed the mashup mid-verse, you think you know where it's going, and seen them at concerts in the plaza, it's just so good. To learn more about to learn more about the band, go to brassmash.com, Brass Smash Band on Insta. And we also have a link to see their show March 6th at the Fremont Theater. Don't miss it. All those links I just said, all of them in the show notes. All right. Is it getting warmer? I think we got temps on the rise. Beautiful weather this week. That time of year where the North County, a little cooler. I was up there last night judging a cocktail competition at Alchemist Garden. It was chilly up there. San Luis Obispo has been warmer, and we're going to see temps in the mid-70s by midweek. Santa Maria, northern Santa Barbara County, also mid to upper 70s. But Pasto's going to stay relatively mild. Temps in the upper 60s to low 70s all throughout the week, but sunny skies. Good looking week. Beautiful. All right, thanks to Moonshiner Collective for being original music on this show called Start Again. Thanks to Josh and Chiasa Clapper, our friends from Tamber Winery. Taste their world-class wines in the village of Arroyo Grande. TamberWinery.com. T-A-M-B-R-E. How you spell it. Check them out. Check out that improvisation. That's been my favorite lately. That sparkling rosé. So good. So good. And thank you to you for rating, reviewing, subscribing to the show. Get those tickets to see Brass Mash. These guys are awesome. I want to see that Fremont just filled the F out for them. Show them some love. They will keep you moving. Yes, they will. Well, look, I hope you're having a great beginning to your week. Restaurant Month goes on. The last week, remember, if you are going into Restaurant Month, we got that link in the show notes. If you already did and forgot to hit that QR code, every participating restaurant has that QR code. You could win $250. $250 to a participating restaurant of your choice. So get involved. And I got that link in case you have gone but didn't scan the QR code. And please, when you are on that website, there's a little drop down that says, how did you hear about it? Please put that you heard it on Up+Adam, especially because you're hearing it on Up+Adam right now. So that means a ton. I really love this partnership with the city of SLO all month long, once again for SLO Restaurant Month. Can't believe we're coming up to the end of the week. So you still got time. All right. Thanks again for rating, reviewing, subscribing to the show wherever you listen to it, sharing it with a friend, getting others involved in the Up+Adam community here in SLOCAL means a ton. Till tomorrow, I'm Adam Montiel. Appreciate you a lot. Thanks for being Up+Adam.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again. Let's start again. We'll start again. Let's start